This here is a viewer's Xbox One, and she's quite dirty. So a bit of backstory into why I'm sitting in a hotel room. We are here for CES 2022, but instead of actually doing CES, I figured why not just clean some local viewer systems. We have a console to clean in this video, and depending on when I decide to publish these, we also have a very dirty PC to clean, and that one will be super fun. And Jacob's here with me, and he's not looking forward to dust accumulating in his hotel room. Right, Jacob?
That's affirmative there, Commander.
Now, a bit of backstory into this particular Xbox One. It has not been cleaned since it's been purchased, and I'm not a mathematician, but the Xbox One is quite old. It was purchased new. Consoles, if I'm being frank, are often neglected because, I mean, the nature of them is just the fact that they work, right? And we're not really monitoring console temperatures, right? I mean, we're just playing games. It turns on, it allows us to play the games we want, and it does that day in and day out. But depending on the environment that these sit in, they can get extremely dirty, as you'll see in this video. To get started, we need to disassemble it, and for that, I brought along to Las Vegas my trusty disassembly kit. Now, admittedly, it was a bit difficult to justify packing some things for this trip. First off, my electric duster, my trusty duster, probably wasn't a good idea to try to bring something shaped like that through TSA. First off, I couldn't check it because it's got a lithium-ion battery baked into it. And yeah, I didn't want to deal with trying to carry that on. Yes, sir. Just wanted to bring an electric duster onto an airline. So to save myself from any potential issues, decided to skip out on the electric duster, and we're gonna go back to good old cans of air. Still good, actually more pressure in this thing than in the electric duster, but I still brought the bristle thing from the duster, so there's that. I did bring my shop towels, good old trusty shop towels. This entire set is just falling apart, but bear with me. Again, we're in a hotel room. This is something I picked up at Best Buy. Did that stupid thing fall again? Yeah, it's still rolling. There we go. This is a 70% alcohol electronics cleaning kit. It includes a cloth and basically just spray IPA over whatever surface you're trying to clean. So I thought that would come in handy because I didn't bring IPA with me. This is the towel that comes with it. Looks like a lint-free towel, which is nice. I brought my nitro gloves, purple, for the win. And we've also got our knockoff iFixit toolkit, hashtag not sponsored by iFixit, but comes close and it's pretty cheap, so that's great. Also brought good old cotton swabs. So we've got a lot here. Jacob seems a bit overwhelmed. I think he's starting to finally realize how disgusting this hotel room is going to be at the end of the day. So yeah, for YouTube. For you guys. Now, funny little backstory, we had to pick this up, obviously, from the owner here in Vegas, and at the time, we were renting a McLaren GT from our good friends at Royalty Exotics. They are, by the way, the place to rent an exotic sports car here in Vegas. Check them out, I'll have them linked below. Yeah, so tried not to flex too hard. I just told him it was a rental, but the car was great. And packing it in the car, this and a PC, was a bit challenging. Hashtag maybe don't tell Royalty that the PC was really dirty. Anyway, this finally made it here, and we're gonna have to drop these back off at some point. Is that gonna get me in trouble? Should we not say that?
No, they won't care.
They won't care? Thank God. Okay.
Really
They're awesome. They're good stuff. Is it cringy? Is it?
Hashtag not trying to flag. It's on your insurance.
Anyway, what we normally do with the GCDC series, obviously, is kind of talk through the cleaning process. But you guys have already seen us dissect one of these, I believe, in the past. It wasn't an Xbox One. It might have been an Xbox One S. I don't remember. But seeing as though we're in a hotel room and the lighting and the audio isn't all that great, we're just going to throw some sweet music over the cleaning footage. With that, I hope you thoroughly enjoy. Stay with me, and after that, we'll get straight to cleaning. To get rid of that annoying Windows activation watermark, head on over to VIP SCD Key. Purchase a Windows 10 Pro OEM key for a fraction of the price of retail. Just use a secure payment method like PayPal, enter your product key into your PC settings window, and say bye-bye to the watermark. And be sure to use our offer code SKGS for a sweet discount. Well, wasn't that something? I've never cleaned a console in a hotel room before. It's a bit dirty in here now, but hopefully you enjoyed this one. Like, I'm sorry that, again, the production value is not as good as it usually is in this playlist, and again, it won't be for the PCDC video either, but I'm happy that I was able to at least contribute somewhat in this city. Like, we're here pretty much every year for CES. Unfortunately, last year, due to obvious reasons, health concerns, we weren't able to come. But this year, we did show up. We didn't go to the show floor. Again, just trying to play it safe. I don't think it's probably in our best interest to go anyway, just because we don't have too much to do there. And there are quite a number of people there. But, you know, being able to kind of pay it back and do something for free, again, this is all for free, for folks in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, is something special. You know, it's something a bit out of the box. We're always helping folks around Orlando, Florida, but to be able to do something similar for someone that doesn't live where I live is pretty cool. And I hope to be able to do this again soon. I apologize, I sound pretty tired. It's like 2 a.m. the next day after starting this video. Took quite a while. I'm gonna get some sleep soon. The console turned out great. I did have a bit of trouble trying to get this front cover back on. These Xbox Ones have very stubborn plastic panels, but it looks so much better now. Like, the fan was extremely dirty, you could see that. The before and after is just, I mean, it's so satisfying to see that transformation there. There was a lot of dust caked up on the motherboard itself, as well as in the heatsink, which is to be expected. One thing about these Xboxes is there's quite a bit of room in here compared to what you'd find in a comparable PS4, and that's because the PS4 has an integrated power supply, so you don't need an external AC adapter, power brick, rather, for you know, the PlayStation, like you do in the case of this Xbox One. So these are actually pretty easy to take apart, and they are usually filled with a lot of dust because there's a lot of just open air kind of settle that dust in. It just cakes up. And this one, not being cleaned in several years, definitely needed it. We also repasted. I had to run to Best Buy and pick up some thermal paste. That was the one thing I forgot to buy, was thermal paste. But now temperature should be very good. The fan's cleaned up, the heatsink is cleaned up. This console, with the exception of obviously some scratches and things on the plastic, which is inevitable with age, is in much better shape now. So with that, if you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to let us know by giving this one a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. If you live in around the Orlando, Florida area, unfortunately not Las Vegas, Nevada anymore, but Orlando, Florida, and you have a very disgusting console, could be a very old one, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, or even the 5, any Xbox, I will happily clean it for free. We just don't accept any shipments. You have to be willing to meet me in and around Orlando, Florida, and yeah, then we can make a video like this. Hopefully with a bit, again, better lighting. We're not going to be filming in a hotel room, hopefully, unless something catastrophic happens to the house, which that would be awful. I'm not going to jinx it. Where's wood? I need a knock on wood. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Consider leaving a like. Leave feedback in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Greg. Thanks for deep cleaning a console with me.